Hello everybody, and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary. I am PsyStarcraft, and we have a Zerg versus Protoss on Shakira's Plateau. Now, before I get too far into things, I did have a busy weekend this past weekend. Saturday was actually my birthday. I am so damn old, but if Ling has shown us anything, it's that you can never be too old or too young to play StarCraft, but man am I old. Yeah, it was a busy weekend, so I didn't play a lot of StarCraft, didn't release a ton of videos. I still have a few more fan games I want to release, but I'm not going to use those as replacements for my normal games, and that's why I am casting this game. But I want to announce that I'm going to be streaming today at about 2 p.m. PST. Today is Monday, of course, the 20th? No, 21st. And I urge you guys to check out that stream. I'll be doing some 1v1 ladder, and eventually I want to take back my first place Masters slot, but I've been sidetracked by Skyrim. I've got to admit, man, that game is so addictive. I've been playing it like crazy. I'm like level 40 right now. And, yeah. But, you know, eventually I'll, explore everything, and I'll do all the different builds I want to do, and then I'll get back to StarCraft, and everything will be all hunky-dory. But, yeah, check out my stream today at 2 p.m., and this is a ZVP. My opponent is going to be FCGOnslaught. And as you guys can see, he's kind of a fan of mine. We were talking about Destiny and Deezer and stuff like that. And I am going 11 pool against him. Now, this is the build that Nesty used against Naniwa, I think it was. Only with his 11 pool and his first 4 Lings, he actually sent in a bunch of drones because Naniwa was actually going Nexus first. And it actually kind of worked. There was some weird mind games going on. Nesty was attacking, so Naniwa canceled his hatchery, or his Nexus, and then Naniwa, or Lenok, stopped, or Nesty, I can't get the names right, and then Nesty actually ran back with his probes and started mining again, but it's really weird. But normally, out of your 11 pool opening, you just get an Extractor, 4 Lings, and a Queen, and then just macro up. Following that, as you can see here. So I think I actually went for my hatchery before my queen this time. I think you're supposed to get your queen first. Again, I've said this so many times that I don't actually know the exact timings of this, but it seems to be— Shut up, cat! God damn it, do I need to squirt you again? I started squirting him whenever he meows for no reason. Like, I check his food, litter box, water, play with him a little bit, and then if he like meows right after that, I just like squirt the shit out of him. I don't really know what else to do, but he deserves it. He deserves it. 2 gateways coming down. This is kind of common. Protoss players don't necessarily want these 2 gateways, but when they see— Shut up, cat. When they see an 11 pool, they will throw down this extra gateway just as a wall off a temporary building here. He'll probably be canceling that, I would assume. But here come these 4 Lings, and again, he did go— I don't know why he needs this gateway, though. Maybe he won't cancel it because his cannon was up in time. If you go Nexus first before Forge, yeah, he actually does cancel it. If you go Nexus first— Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna throw this pop can at you! Oh, I just got coke all over my bed. God damn it. Can you guys hear that? Why? Why, cat? I give you everything! I give you love! I give you food! I give you treats when you're being adorable! I let you sit on my chair and, like, stink it up with your stanky cat ass. What is your problem? Holy shit, notice my Overlord scouting, and I want to be able to keep an eye on his gas, and that's something you can always do on Shakira. So I'm trying to micro my Lings, but Onslaught's doing a good job of focusing down on the ones that are actually low on health. I should actually get a couple more shots in with this Ling. There we go, weakening that Zell a little bit, preventing shield regeneration. No! Why did you go back? You tried to be a hero. Oh god. But you'll notice I'm just droning up. It's now 29 to 29. Around this point in the game is when Zerg will pull slightly ahead in Harvester counts. He's actually checking for a 3rd base. Now, if I had 6 Lings, he wouldn't have been able to do this. So— Oh, another stupid-ass Ling. I really need to stop casting right when I wake up because I yawn so much. 7 more Lings and 6 Lings on the way. He sees that I don't have a 3rd base. The Queen will be able to— No, don't kill that tumor. No, he is not going to. He's going to be searching for some kind of tech structures in the main. Is he going to see anything? Is he going to see— Oh boy, yes he is. Damn, that is a hero zealot. Killed 4 Lings, ran by like 3 Queens, and scouted my main base. That is crazy. Meanwhile, Onslaught looks like he's going robotics facility. Whoa, whoa, 2 robotics facility. This kind of reminds me of Kiwi Kaki. This is the kind of play that Kiwi Kaki would use. Kiwi Kaki. I do have my macro hatch being set up. 41 to 38 harvesters right now. I'm now running off my 4 gas after I hit about 40 drones. And I believe I have a third queen. I thought I had a third queen. Oh yeah, there she is, bitch. You're so sexy. Oh my god. Look at that. How does that pulsating like rear end not just turn you on? Those 3 little claws, they can just like grip on your dong and just, oh my god, take you for a ride, I swear to god. But anyway, hey Devin Submariner idea man. He's going to robotics base, so we might see a Colossus rush. He's still only running off 1 gateway, and you know, if I went like for some kind of roach timing, this could be really bad for him. Here comes the third base, now 51 to 44 harvesters. He's still continuing to pump out his probes. I think he needs to chrono boost these. Yeah, looks like he is chrono boosting them a little bit. But he's going to go for Immortals. Now, Immortals not so great unless your opponent's going Roaches, really. That's the kind of the only thing you want Immortals against Zerg. Maybe Ultras, but of course I'm not going to have Ultras this early. Are we going to see... we're going to see Warp Prism Speed. So he's going to be going for an Immortal drop with maybe some Warp Ins. Does he even have Warp Gates? He does, but he only has 1 gateway. Very peculiar play going on right here. Harvester's looking good for the 2 bases. Need to start saturating my 3rd base. And a Spire coming up as well as +1 for Ling attack. So I'm going to be going Muta Ling against Warp Prism play. Now, I know this upgrade makes Warp Prisms ultra fast, like super fast. Not like fast as Ultras, but just like ultra fast. Ultralisk fast? No. But I don't know how fast they are compared to Mutas, so it's going to be interesting. Because my Mutas will probably come out in time. Spire is 60 out of 100. He has not even produced a Warp Prism. He's going 2 Warp Prism, 4 Immortal drops. And I imagine he'll be just be using this to snipe, maybe snipe a 3rd base, snipe something. Spawning pool, stuff like that. But again, Mutas should be out in time. He's following it up with 4 gateways. So 2 Robo Facility with 2 Warp Prisms into a drop with Warp Prism Speed. And then follow it up into Mass Colossus Stalker, Mass Colossus Gateway unit, something like that. That's kind of a creative play. It seems a bit risky early on, but I'm interested to see what will get done from it. We can see I do have an Overlord positioned right here, but will I be able to see it in time? Maybe, oh, I could actually see it with my Ling if I was looking, but I don't know if I was. Overseer now moving out. I'm actually getting Overlord speed as well, and you kind of want to cover it a little bit better than this. Oh, man. Can I see this Warp Prism? Oh, just barely. Once again, if I was watching the minimap intently, I would have seen it. But based on the reactions we're seeing here, it doesn't look like I did see it. I'm now ahead by 23 on harvester counts. Here comes the Immortal drop. 4 Immortals being dropped. Are they going to focus on the Queen? Yes, they just do fine. They do just fine against the Queen. He needs to poke that one more time, though, to finish it off. And I don't know why I'm rallying down here. Oh, my God. He kills the Spire. Now he's going for the Lair. I am responding with about 7, 9, whatever, how many Mutas. And the Warp Prisms have 3.38 speed compared to 3.75 speed from the Mutas, so the Mutas can catch up. He does manage to snipe that hatchery. Ling's now responding way slower than they should have. And luckily I was able to get the Spire replaced before the Lair was destroyed. So, oh my gosh, these Warp Prisms are fast. Am I even going to be able to kill these? I'm trying to micro these Mutas to take out these Warp Prisms. They are so damn fast. One of them looks like it will go down, but that one, unfortunately, is the one with only 1 Immortal. He should try to drop that Immortal. No, he doesn't. But the bouncing glaives from the Mutas almost alone take out that 2nd Warp Prism. Now, he did snipe a Spire and a Hatchery, but harvester count, he did not kill any drones, really. I don't think he killed any drones, actually. And that's a misrally right there. Need to control those Mutas. And he's still on 2 bases. I've got a Zergling covering the 3rd base. These Mutas obviously have flown over this bottom location several times. And this 3rd base is being scouted by this watchtower right here. So while he did kill a couple tech structures, I don't know if he's in a position to actually take an advantage from that kind of drop. It's a really cute play, but I don't know how he's going to follow it up. It looks like he is going to go for the Stalker Colossus game. And, you know, Stalker Colossus versus Mutaling is very chaotic. You want to kill the Colossi before they can kill the Lings. And you want to kill the Mutas or Corruptors before they can kill the Colossi. So it's really crazy. I guess it kind of depends on positioning and macro. And I am able to destroy 2 cannons, one of them before it was able to produce, but he does have Blink Stalkers. These Mutas are not +1 at all. Stalkers are +1, and is able to do a little bit of damage. Now 37 to 81, so Onslaught needs to focus on getting his probe count back up. He's actually way, way lower than he needs to be. Look at this. That's not saturation. That for sure is not saturation, so he really needs to start making some probes. I don't know if he thought he was at a good number or what, but man, that's crazy. Maybe he just wants to move out and try to win this game. Stalker Colossus against what? 52 Lings, 17 Mutas. Unfortunately, no Corruptors. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill these Colossus in time, to be honest. 8 more Mutas on the way and 10 Lings. 1 Muta rallying to its death, does not want to live. Kamikaze Japanese pilot. Damn you. This is a Korean game, not a Japanese game. Some nice creep spread will be helping out my Lings a little bit, trying to come in behind with my Mutas, but they do not do that much damage to the Colossus. Only 1 Colossus going down, and I want to send in the Lings because if I waited to send in the Lings, all the Mutas would die to the Stalkers, and it looks like he just has more units than me, a better composition of Stalker Colossus. And these Mutas, their damage just is not high enough, especially without that +1 attack. I'm going to try to continue to rally. I do have 5 bases, as you can see, still on 81 Harvesters, 4 bases rather, 5 hatcheries, and all these Overlords getting taken out. I don't know why I rallied them down here. They are continuing to just float around with the Lings. They want to be Lings forever Overlords, though. More Lings rallying in. Some Mutas helping out as well. Going to now target down that Colossus to hopefully give the Zerglings a better chance of taking out the Stalkers. But remember, he may be doing well right now, but he does not have very many probes. He is warping in a lot of Stalkers, though. He's got 18 Stalkers warping in more, and he couldn't really find a position to proxy Pylon, as you can see on the minimap, it looks like, because of the creep spread. Now he's just kind of attack moving into the base. Is he going to focus the drones or the hatchery or the spire? Looks like he's going to be going for the drones. He wants to tuck himself into the mineral line. So I can't really get a good surround with my Lings. Here come more Lings. The Lings are 1-1, negating that 1 on the Protoss damage and also doing more damage themselves. Tons of probes coming out the line of those 80 drones, rather. And it looks like this Stalker force might just get cleaned up. 30 more Lings on the way and 2 Mutas. This is the advantage of having 5 hatcheries and a Queen at every single hatchery. Able to push back those Stalkers. Now going to send my drones back to mining. And it looks like I will finish off this attack. And meanwhile, Onslaught not taking any additional bases. I'm starting my +2 attack, my +2 flyers. Saturation down here is decent considering it's a 4th base. We've got plenty of drones still, 72 drones. More Lings rallying, and these injects on this extra hatchery, man, they are just shining right now. They are shining like a guided light. That's not even a song. I don't know where that came from. And still, Onslaught, man, got to keep track of your probe count. Now he's making some probes. Needs to chrono boost those out, but I heard that 41 Harvesters just isn't that much. I am sorry, I just yawned again. I am saturating a little bit more, sending some drones to my 4th base. Want to think about taking a 5th base, spreading that creep some more. No observers have come out for Onslaught at all. He's not really concerned about taking the creep. I think after that Immortal drop, he really just wanted to go for the kill, especially after I had the Mutas fly in and take out several probes. So Onslaught not looking too good right now. More Mutas, more Lings coming out. And the great thing about Muta Ling is there's not really one unit or 1 or 2 units that Protoss can use to hard counter it. Some players will say Storm. I think Storm is a terrible response. I think Archons are a terrible response. Archons are too clunky. They're slow. I mean, Mutas can always just kind of out-maneuver them. And Templar, Storm's terrible against Mutas. I've heard like Artosis and other people say, oh, get Storm against Mutas. No, that's bad. Storm against Lings? Yes, that's very good. Storm against Mutas is terrible. Your Templar are bound to get picked off on the field if your Zerg player is, you know, has control of the map, is actually seeing what's going on. Even if I were to like Storm right here, what would it do? Like 20 or 30 damage before the Mutas get away? You'd need to stack a lot of nicely placed Storms to even do anything. So I disagree with that. I think I think Storm is a really bad idea against Mutas. Maybe focus the Storms on the Lings and then just use Stalkers, but I don't know. These Mutas are almost +2. These Lings are almost +2 as well, and I'm just continuing to produce Lings. I do have a lot of Corruptors, more Corruptors than I need possibly, and I can understand getting this many Corruptors if you are almost ready for a Greater Spire, but I don't even have an Infestation Pit, so possibly overproducing Corruptors. And these guys are tanky, man. Corruptors are one unit that can just kind of sit there and attack Colossi while the Stalkers just shoot away at them. And look at this, with the Muta's support, all 3 Colossi are going to die almost instantly. Sentry's going down with just a Guardian Shield, no Force Fields going on, and a nice blink on the high ground. I am corrupting or contaminating or whatever, corrupting the Stalkers on the high ground, but it's not going to be enough. I'm going to have to run away with these Lings and Mutas and Corruptors, of course. 12 more Mutas on the way, and that's a lot of Lings, man. If he ever chooses to blink down, he's going to be in big trouble, so I'm not too concerned. At this point in the game, I realize he's only on 2 base still. I've got this covered, and I had this covered a second ago. It looks like he's going to take that now, and there's no way he has this base. Some players were saying while they were watching this game, what if he has a hidden base in the top left? No, it's no Protoss would, in their right mind, would ever expand there. Not when I'm going Mutas. That would just be a terrible idea. He'd need like 10 cannons, and what if I just run by with Lings? It'd just be a terrible idea. You just kind of know things like that. You just kind of realize, no, he's not going to expand there. Now I do have 15 Mutas and 79 Lings against his 25 Stalkers, but these Lings are well upgraded. 2-1 compared to the 1-0 of the Stalkers. The Mutas are 2-0. I'm going to try to come in from behind. 3 more Stalkers being warped in, but again, his probe count was really low while he was on those bases. I think he's completely mined out. Now running in, a couple Lings flanking, Corruption's going off, doing what I can with these Corruptors. No Hive on the way yet, although there is an Infestation Pit. This Colossus isn't going to live very long against 12 Corruptors, and the surround from these Lings will finally finish off FCG Onslaught. So quite the interesting Immortal drop into Colossus Stalker, but it just didn't have lasting potential because he didn't have enough drones, probes, and he really didn't deny any of my bases. Yes, he walked right into my expansion and killed some things, but I didn't really lose many drones, and I was looking fine after that. The macro hatch really helps out. I urge you guys to get a macro hatch. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, thanks for watching, and I love you long time.